If you've ever wanted to try Turkish coffee and been overwhelmed by the number of brands and varieties for sale, this video is for you. Today Selma and I are going to try 8 different brands and varieties of coffee that you can find all around the world. We'll rate each of the coffees based on how much we enjoy them, and we'll make some recommendations for the following categories. What are the best coffees with cardamom, and what are the best without? What is the best introductory coffee? What is the best acidic coffee? And what is the best full-bodied coffee? Now before we get on to tasting these 8 coffees, let me walk you through our test setup. To make this a fair comparison, we'll brew all of the coffees the exact same way. We'll use 1 part coffee to 10 parts of water by weight, and of course we are brewing them in a Turkish coffee pot. In our case it's a large one, but you'll probably use a smaller one like this, and if you're looking for a good induction pot, link in the description. And here's the technique I'm going to use to brew the coffee. For 150 ml of coffee, which is 2 cups, I'll start by weighing and adding exactly 15 grams of coffee to the pot, or 7.5 grams per cup. I'll then add a third of my water, 50 grams or 25 grams per cup, and stir the coffee aggressively for about 20 seconds until it dissolves. It should be runny like this without any clumps. Then I'll add the remaining water, 100 grams or 50 grams per cup, and stir it again before moving it to the stove. I'll cook this on medium-low, stirring this for the first 60 seconds, and then I'll just leave it to brew. After 3 minutes, I'll give it a quick stir, and then I'll leave it for about 5 more minutes, or until I can see steam billowing out of the pot, and that's how you know the coffee is ready. So let's pour this out and see how they all taste.
I personally prefer more nutty coffees, well-rounded coffees. I'm not a very big fan of bitter or fruity coffees.
I find that I like coffees with like a chocolate and nutty note, and sometimes a bit caramelly, but I don't like it when it gets acidic. I really don't like acidic coffee. Like if it's sour, no, it's not my thing at all.
No.
Yeah, like really full-bodied coffees. Shout out to James Hoffman for making the best coffee here in the UK. And we've got it in our coffee machine back there. So yeah, that's the kind of coffee that I like, just really full-bodied.
Yeah.
So the first one we're going to try today is Najjar. Well, what is Najjar? It's kind of like...
What's a classic?
Yeah, it's like the one that all the grandparents love. This is probably the purest you can get to the old taste. Yeah, let's see how it tastes. We're going to be wired by the end of this video. Ooh.
That's nice.
Yeah, I get why this is a classic. It's very robust, isn't it? Got like such a full-bodied flavour.
Yeah.
Let's give it our scores and let's see what we each think of it. Or reveal our scores. 3, 2, 1. I can't read it. What does it say?
6.
It's a 6. Okay.
It's a 6.
Yeah. What did you like about it?
It was full-bodied and wasn't too bitter. There's nothing extra. I think I would drink it as an everyday coffee or as an introductory coffee. I think it would be really good as that.
Yeah, I felt like it wasn't acidic. It was nice and round-bodied. It's got some nice dark chocolate flavours in there.
Definitely,
like really dark chocolate. So if you like dark chocolate, you might like this one. But yeah, I think that's a very solid 7. And I wasn't expecting that because I haven't had that in a long time. And yeah, it actually does live up to it.
To be honest, I don't even remember having that.
It reminds me of funerals. Because we always drink it at funerals in Egypt, so yeah.
Same one.
I don't know. I feel like it tastes like the one served at funerals.
Okay, next one we've got Mohamed of Handy, which is Turkish coffee.
Yes, and I think this is going to be good because this is like the Turkish bestseller, so we'll see.
Or at least the Turkish bestseller in London, so.
Yeah, it looks pretty dark though to me.
I would say it's a bit lighter than the other one.
That's my kind of coffee. Okay. There's a lot more berry and acidic flavours on this, a lot more citrusy, right? It's a lot brighter.
It's brighter, but it's not too bright.
Yeah, like it's a low to medium acid, not a high acid.
Not high acid.
3, 2, 1. Okay. 6 and 4. So what, an average score of 5? Yeah.
An average score of 5.
Yeah, I feel like it's a good coffee if that's your kind of thing. Like if you like slightly on the more acidic side coffees, you'll probably think it's like a 7 or an 8.
Yep.
But for my personal preference, it's a 6. Like I would much prefer the Cafe Najjar over this one if I was to order one.
I mean, I was very happy with it when I made it yesterday, but then when I had Najjar before that, it skewed my opinion.
I thought it might.
Yeah. On to the next. Okay, so next we've got Elamid coffee. This coffee is a Jordanian coffee and it's a medium roast with cardamom. Actually, when we were making this coffee, it smelled just like the one my grandma used to make. So yeah, that was very nostalgic. I'm quite curious to see what this tastes like.
I usually like cardamom coffees, so
I love cardamom coffees,
I
but
think this one's going to be good.
yeah.
This is a proper classic. Ooh.
This is nice.
It's weird because the cardamom, if you've got an acidic coffee, the cardamom works with it.
Yeah.
But if you've got an acidic coffee by itself, I feel like you taste too much of the acid. But the cardamom kind of like dulls it. Like it's still acidic, but
this is definitely acidic, and it's more acidic than the Mehmet one, but
yeah,
the cardamom definitely helps with that.
Yeah, it's really nice.
It's just a hint of cardamom.
That one is really good.
Yeah, I like it too.
Okay, let's reveal our scores. So,
it's a 7.
there we go. That's the first agreed unanimous score. Yeah.
I mean, I might want to change my score for Najrako.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like this is I feel like it's a very good coffee, and I feel like if you want acidic coffees, this might even be a 9-ish, right?
Yeah.
But like, just for someone who prefers the more mellow and nutty coffees, I think this is really good.
Yeah.
So this one is Elamid. It's a bit of a dark horse because I don't know much about this brand. I've only seen it like yesterday when we were buying the stuff. Where is it popular?
I don't know. There seems to be the same brand, a brand with the same name in the UAE, but we can't tell where it's from. I mean, it says on here that it's made in Turkey, but what the actual brand is, no clue, because it's clearly in Arabic.
Yeah, and so this one is 100% Arabica, no spices in it. We're gonna try it. Let's see how it stacks up.
It's bitter, but I like it.
It's bitter, but it's not acidic.
It's not acidic. It gives you that thick texture that we're used to in Egypt.
Yeah.
It's not acidic, but it's bitter.
Yeah.
Like I think it's a dark roast. There's no way that this is.
It's really dark. This one compared to the Najjar, even like Najjar is dark, and this is like.
This is even darker.
I've never had a cup of coffee this dark. So.
I mean, I've seen them. This is how my grandma used to have them, right? So she used to have them with cardamom, but this thick. So it feels nostalgic.
Yeah, I really like it. I'm surprised because the branding really doesn't give you that impression that it's a quality product, but I guess it is. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right.
7.
Okay, that's another unanimous one. I gave it a 7, just like the Najjar, because I like the Najjar a little bit more. I feel like this one, it's got a really nice texture.
Yeah.
It's a bit too full-bodied. I don't know how to describe it.
No, I get what you mean. This is why I want to change my Najjar score, because I think it's my favorite one until now.
The Najjar.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll have to see at the end. But yeah, I think this one is really intense. It's a good, strong coffee, though. If you really like strong coffee, you'll like it.
This is the one.
Yeah,
this is the one.
I think so. All right, next up is Charalambos Gold, and this one is from Cyprus. So we've had Turkish coffee, we've had Lebanese coffee, now we're going to have Jordanian. And now we're going to have Cypriot coffee. Yeah. So I'm expecting this is going to be really strong, because what I know about Greek and Cypriot coffee is it's even stronger. All right, let's see. Strong.
It's strong, but it's not bitter. So it's not like the Alabi.
But it is a dark roast.
It's a dark roast, but it's not bitter.
Yeah, the texture is very different though.
The texture is very different.
This one is and I'm not sure if this is us making it wrong or if this is the actual grind size, but the Olabi kept together. That one's got so much sediment. But there is a nice crema on yours though. So, you know what this weirdly tastes like, and trying not to be a coffee snob as much as possible, this kind of tastes like pumpkin seeds. You don't see it at all?
No.
No? Okay, I can taste pumpkin seeds. Or watermelon seeds, one of them.
It's not acidic. I wouldn't say it's acidic.
There's maybe a 3 out of 10 in terms of acidity. There is some acidity
there is some acidity, obviously, because it's
But it's not massive. 3, 2, 1. All right, yeah. I think it's a fair score. If I'm thinking about a dark roast coffee, I would prefer the Alabi. If I like dark roast.
Oh, definitely. Right? Yeah.
It's a strong coffee. It's a dark coffee, but it's not that. I don't know. I think that's a fair score. Okay, so the next one is Abu Auf. Abu Auf is an Egyptian coffee roastery and nut roastery, and they actually make really good coffee. They're on the premium end of the spectrum in Egypt. This is a medium roast, so it's supposed to be like a medium brownish color, and with cardamom. So I think this is going to be good.
Except it looks very dark.
Yeah, it does look dark, but we'll see about the flavor.
I mean, you can see the pyramids over there.
Oh, yeah.
I never noticed that.
Also Egypt landmarks on this. And also at the same time, it is expired. Today is, what's today?
Today is the, oh, it's almost expired.
It's almost expired. It's expired next week. So this is 2 years old and it still has a good amount of crema on top, which is actually nice to see. So it doesn't have to be as fresh as regular coffee, I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
Shall we?
Let's try it.
Ooh, smells nice. I like that. I like that. So this has got the cardamom, but without the fruitiness. Oh, I like this.
It's a medium dark roast. It's not like a medium, just regular medium. It's very full bodied. It is difficult to describe, but basically the cardamom flavor on it is there. It's strong, but it's not like kick you in your face strong. It's like it's an aroma. Like it's
I wouldn't say it's nowhere near as strong as it was in the Elamid, and I thought the Elamid was a hint of cardamom, not overwhelmingly flavored with cardamom.
Yeah, and I wouldn't say there's any sort of bias for Egypt. Or anything like that.
Actually, I'm very surprised because I never thought that I would enjoy a coffee from Egypt. Ready?
Go for the reveal. Ooh, a unanimous 8. Okay, there you go. So it's a very good coffee.
It's very good.
I would say if you want to try a Turkish coffee that tastes like what Turkish coffee will taste like, is strong and has cardamom as well, like you were looking for a cardamom one, this is probably one of the better ones you can start trying.
I was very skeptical about this, but I am very pleasantly surprised.
Me too. I'm gonna have to keep lots of that at home now.
Good thing is that we can find it here. We don't have to get it from Egypt every time.
Yeah, and all of these coffees will have links in the description for where you can get them. And I'm pretty sure they're all available globally, except maybe the Kahwati, the next one, because that one is a UK roaster.
So next up, we've got Kahwati. They are a UK roaster, coffee roaster, and this is their Shem blend, which is a Syrian blend, and it's with extra cardamom. It's a medium roast. Quite excited to try this because the coffee looked quite interesting.
And big up someone trying to make Arabic coffee in the UK. It's an interesting idea.
Yeah.
They've got quite a few different blends, so we're going to try them out as well sometime. I am noticing though, there is a lot of floating residue.
I think that could be the cardamom because when I was looking at the coffee, it was not very finely ground. Not the coffee, there was a lot of strands, and I think that could be the ground cardamom. Wasn't finely ground.
Yeah, let's try it out. I feel like it's very heavy on the cardamom.
It's heavy on the cardamom. It's definitely acidic.
Yeah, that is an acidic coffee. It's fruity.
But I would say it's not as acidic as the Elamid. I would say it sits somewhere between Elamid and Abu Auf. Yeah, it's nowhere near as acidic. I would rank this above Elamid.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's less less acidic.
I feel like it's more acidic. That's an interesting one. Like it's got that citrusy, milk yogurty kind of acid in it.
No, but I tell you what it is. I feel like this is a darker roast than Elamid, even though it says that it's a medium roast. And I feel like that because it's a darker roast, it hides a bit that acidity.
Until you swallow it.
Until you swallow it and then you feel it in the back of the throat. Yeah.
I mean, it is good. I would not fault this. I'd say maybe the only problem is the grind on the cardamom needs to be
definitely.
Because like, other than that, it's a good coffee.
I think it's a very good coffee. Like I'd be very happy if I was served this.
Okay. Well, for scores, 3, 2, 1.
7.
Yeah, I mean, we're close. You give it the same score as Elamid.
Elamid, yeah.
I feel like I prefer the Elamid over this one.
Okay.
Mainly because I feel like this one is just a bit more acidic and I just don't like acidic coffee. But yeah, I think it's good. Just the cardamom, that's the only thing that we need to sort out, and the acidity. All right, that's good. So this is the last one. This is Ma'tout from Lebanon. It says gourmet blend with cardamom. I don't know what gourmet blend means in their case, but apparently this is a medium to high roast, so we'll see about that. And it is Brazilian Arabica. Yeah.
With cardamom.
With cardamom, yeah. So let's see how it turns out. So far though, I mean, there is
It looks pretty dark. Yeah.
There is a nice crema on it, right?
And the smell on it is very nice.
All right.
Oh, it's dark though.
Yeah, it's just
Very dark. I think it would be
How is
same
that?
level as Alabi.
How is that medium?
Definitely not medium. I don't think there's a standard in the Arab world on what medium/dark roast is. It's good. It's really good. I think this sits right under Alabi.
What I am getting though is there's a lot more cardamom flavor and less aroma. Like you taste the cardamom on your tongue a lot compared to some of the other ones.
Yeah. I think it's a bit stronger than Abu Auf,
Yeah.
but it's right between Amid and Qahwati.
Yeah, definitely.
I like this.
I do feel like though this would be something that if you haven't had Turkish coffee growing up,
Oh, you should not start with this.
you definitely don't want to start with this.
definitely
It's a very
not.
good coffee, but this is what they describe as jet fuel, right?
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
say.
this is like-
right under Alabi. Alabi was jet
Alabi-
fuel.
Alabi was jet
This is
this
like
is-
helicopter fuel.
Yeah, and there's a good amount of sedimentation going on, but there's a nice crema. And final scores:
1, 2, 3.
2, 1. All right, 7 out of 8. So
I
7
really
and a half.
like this one.
It's a really good coffee. It's really, but
very
you
good
have to
coffee.
like Turkish coffee.
Yeah.
Like if you're just getting into it, first time ever,
I would not sit.
I don't think so. It's a strong flavor.
Yeah.
It's not bitter at all either. which I
It's not
really like.
bitter.
No
It's not
bitterness,
bitter.
just strong,
It's good.
punch in your face coffee.
Yeah.
All right, the first category we're going to review is the best cardamom. For me, it is Abu Auf.
Mine too.
Okay, good. It was just like
It's so
perfect,
good.
right?
It's not too strong. It's not too weak. It's
Cardamom is there, but it's not
but
too
it's not
prominent.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, and the coffee as well is like a really nice roast.
And it's a nice thickness as well. So it's not very runny, which is what I'm not used to. Yeah. Love that one.
Awesome, good. Best non-cardamom?
Najjar.
Yeah.
Definitely Najjar for me.
Should I go Najjar or Alabi? It was a toss-up between the two. I'll say Alabi because if you are interested in like the thick texture and you're like good with the strong flavor, it's very good coffee.
It
I
is
was
very
very
good
surprised by it. But Najjar though, it has that nostalgia factor and that classic factor. If you've had a lot of Turkish coffee, you will think Najjar is better. If you haven't and you grew up on Najjar, then you'll think it's better. But yeah, I really like both.
Best introductory coffee.
Najjar.
Yeah, same here.
cool.
Same here.
It's just so pleasant. It's like
It is pleasant, and it's not too dark. It's not too light. It's a perfect medium. I think if you want to get started on that, then Najjar is your perfect choice. And they also make ones with cardamom.
yes, they do.
So you could try those too.
We'll include it, right?
Let us know if you want us to make another
Yeah.
video. Next one is best acidic.
Yeah. What did you put?
Qahwati.
See, I put Elamid, and I feel like if you want a acidic coffee, where you want a sour coffee, you will probably like Qahwati more. But if you want an acidic coffee that's still on the balanced end of like very flavorful, I feel like Elamid gets you there. Like it is. But
No, I disagree. I felt like Qahwati was not as sour to me just because it was darker. But I don't know. I thought the darkness of the coffee of Qahwati just masked the extra sourness that was very prominent in Elamid.
yeah, I mean, I'll agree with you that Qahwati was, definitely really good. So if you can get that one, you will really enjoy it if you're looking for an acidic coffee. This is probably the most important one. Best full body coffee.
Abu Auf.
See, I split it between Abu Auf or Alabi. Like, Alabi is very, very good. Like, if you are talking about you just want a full body coffee and you're not interested in cardamom, definitely Alabi.
That's interesting because I was in between Ma'tu and Abu Auf. And I know they both have cardamom, right? And if I wanted something that's a bit more dark, then I would go for Ma'tu. I loved Alabi and it's very good quality, but I think it was just too dark for me.
And then the last one was just highest score, and the one that was highest was Abu Auf, and I'm not surprised at all. I mean, it was really good. We need to get some of the other blends because there are quite a few different blends out there. And if we do another video, we'll make sure to get load more.
Let us know if you want to see another video.
Yeah, and you'll find links to all of the coffee blends in the description box and some of the tools we used. And yeah, thank you for watching. And if you want to see us try out some other Middle Eastern products and review them like this, well, let us know which ones you want to see. All right, thank you very much.